Estudiantes, a beacon of unity and togetherness. Follow me as we capture moments of the team on tour whilst getting a glimpse of their morals, ethos and techniques when it comes to football. So sit tight and let's hear what the founder of this glorious team has to say. Sir, would you mind introducing yourself and telling us who you are, please?
I'm Darren Wiltshire, I'm the co-founder of Estudiantes and I sort of help out running the football.
At the same time, guys, I've done it because I was hoping it would be like a reward for what you've done on the tour.
How did the team Estudiantes come about?
So I was working at Haringey Sixth Form College and noticed there was a correlation between people playing for the football team and not necessarily always going to college. So me and my best friend created a football club and a futsal club that essentially was only available to those people who went to college and went to all of their lessons.
Yeah. What are your core values as a coach?
The main thing I'd like to see from all the people representing the club at all levels is obviously hard work, determination, but very, very important to our club is the discipline and behaviour side, because our funding model relies upon our reputation. So it's very, very important that everyone representing the club behaves in a professional manner and doesn't get involved in fights and things like that.
How do you prepare and plan for a game?
On this tour especially, we are playing against some of the best clubs in Northern Europe, so it's incredibly difficult. But at the same time, we've tried to do more sort of work on our defensive shape, just to try and make sure we're sort of defensively solid. So then hopefully some of our attacking players can show their talent. But essentially, it's trying to work on the basics of the game, mainly defensive shape, so we can sort of stay in games.
Great words from the co-founder Darren Wiltshire. Now let's speak to some of the players to gain some more insight on the team. Hi, who am I here with today?
Zion Dos Santos Sinclair.
Could you tell us a little bit about yourself, Zion?
So I'm a striker, plays up front. I've recently joined this team maybe about 6 months ago. It was my first game for them around October time, so roughly 6 months ago. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far.
What exactly do you love about Estudiantes?
Opportunities to show for young people like myself and other boys in the change room.
And what exactly are your predictions for today's games?
This game, I feel like it'll be a tough game. I feel like technically they'll be superb. But I'm just looking forward for the challenge, and I feel like we can get away with a win, but it's all down to us, to be fair.
Can't wait to see you on the pitch, mate. Well done. Unfortunately, the boys lost 2-1 to the French team SL16, but another match is on the way and the boys have time to redeem themselves in the next match. Let's follow them as they prepare this early morning with breakfast.
First goal was a passing behind, second goal, little clip over the top. Zion and Jamal, guys, can run most people in the world. Okay, especially even Chris as well when he comes off. So those little chips in behind, and ideally, I think we can do it through Sammy. You know, getting on to Jamal to get in there as well. Okay, because if you leave gaps 2v2 at this level, guys, I mean, it's just not going to be enough. It has to be better. It has to be more compact. You know, there was a.
Hi, who am I here with today?
Lamin Gomez.
And what position do you play?
I play CDM and number 8.
What are your predictions for today's games, Lamin?
Just go and enjoy the game because they're older than us, the 23, so yeah.
What sort of energy is in the changing room? How's everyone feeling right now?
I think everyone is confident to play and everyone is feeling like normal feeling, you know. Just see go there and try to win the game.
Yeah. Any words for any young aspiring footballers that want to be where you are right now?
Just, you know, work a little bit harder. I'm working harder. I'm still trying to be at the top, so that's it. Just work a little bit.
Unfortunately, the boys lost 3-2 to the Pirates. There's still one more game and the boys haven't given up. Let's see if they can bring it back in this last game against PSV.
Years later, yeah, let's win. Let's get it out there that you played against PSV and you beat them. Okay, let's win, and I'll worry about the age. Don't worry about the age. Win. Okay, don't bully the guy. Bully them all over the pitch. Everyone winning their 50-50s. Okay, and let's make sure we get a positive result, guys, all together. Okay.
We all know a football team cannot prosper without talking about tactics and techniques needed to win the game. This is where a coach comes in. Without further ado, some words from the team coach. Hi, who am I here with today?
My name is Jeremy Jonathan Suhardi, and I am the coach of Estudiantes London.
And what are your predictions of today's games, Jeremy?
I think today's game is going to be very difficult. I think in terms of the caliber of the team we're up against, you know, champions of the Netherlands, it's going to be a massive challenge for the boys. But I think we thought the same about the previous two games, but the boys managed to rise up, step up and meet the challenge. So I think they'll do the same today, but it will be a struggle in terms of, you know, it is probably the best academy in the world this season. But I think it's going to be a close game and we've prepared for it well. We have a game plan and it's just a case of getting out there, doing it and playing with effort and passion.
How's the tour been for you so far?
I think the tour has been amazing. I think for me personally, I've really had a good time and really sort of to get an insight into the top academies in Europe and also to get to know the boys a bit better on a personal level and seeing them grow, seeing them sort of unite from a bunch of strangers, a bunch of young kids into sort of a family and a team is really nice to see. So I think the tour has been a real success regardless of the result today, regardless of anything that's happened in previous games.
What emotions can you sense in the room? How are the boys feeling right now?
I think initially, as a lot of the boys, they've never sort of experienced this sort of elite level environment. I think a lot of them were very nervous, sort of seeing the quality of the training pitches and the facilities on hand. But also I think equally because, you know, obviously the the opposition we're playing today, you know, is outstanding, and we've sort of built it up. And for all the boys, myself included, it is probably the biggest game in their lives so far. So there was a lot of tension early on, but I think now in the dressing room, you know, after sort of the team talk and sort of the music and sort of the vibes in there, I think everyone's sort of calmed down a bit now. But I think, yeah, the boys will be up for it 100%.
Thank you very much for your time, Jeremy.
Thank you.
See you after the game. As we come to the end of this video, I hope you have had an insight on how things run at a professional football club and how the boys unite together to play against different teams. Unity is what brings us together, and in Estudiantes, unity